time limit 10-point match versus the no time limit 1-point match. If you can score 1 point before Akuna-kun scores 10, you win! Hideyoshi-kun.
I commend you for not turning tail and running away from my superior talent. All right, insects don't have tails now, do they, big man?
What is this? You know I had the chance to run away. You should have spoken up sooner, smarty pants.
Run away? That was never an option. We accept all requests and challenges without regard to any consequences. No matter the purpose or circumstances we may face, and with total disregard for the difficulty or rationale behind any situation, the Sandbox Academy Student Council will act with conviction. I will not say that you can't lose, but I won't allow you to run away. Hitoyoshi Senkichi, I demand you embrace this. You have a tough boss, don't you? 新しい未来はこの手の中に夢の花を咲かせよう Well, obey her final order. Once this fight is over, our prince will be on the student council, and Hideyoshi-kun will belong to us. Go!
Akane-senpai is also on Team Special as a judo athlete, so I can't beat him straight up. I must end this match as soon as possible. Take the offensive. First strike advantage!
Second strike advantage! Well, look at you now. I don't intend to deny all you've done. It's almost commendable. Believe me, I respect the effort you've obviously expended to keep up with Medaka-san. However, effort is all you have, I'm afraid. Stand up! I still need 9 points. I'll squash you before Medaka-san over and over again like an insect, until you've lost in disgrace and humiliating shame.
Yeah? Akuna-kun's on a roll. That was a beautiful stroke. If he has a chance to counter, he can beat anyone. The judo of a prodigy is expected. No fun to watch. It appears to me that you dislike prodigies, not assuming the third year. Yeah, I absolutely despise prodigies. And that loading does include you and Akuna-kun. My judo philosophy excels in celebrating the triumph of hard work over talent. So I see. The judo trickster provides quite a unique perspective. Come on, Kurakami-chan. Prodigies should stick together while the rest of us common folk team up. It gives a zen-like balance. The judo team doesn't need Akuna-kun, so you can have it. But in return, how about you give us Hideyoshi-kun? It's a fair trade, don't you think? Relax. Put your mind at ease, Nabeshima the third year. There is no such thing as a prodigy. Huh?
Check it out, the match has just begun, and he's already scored 7 points.
Looks like Akune's going all out, you guys.
Makes sense. There aren't lucky punches in judo like there are in other martial arts.
An amateur can't possibly challenge Akune.
Yeah, that's the difference of talent. There are plenty of prodigies, lots of them. I've made it my calling to beat those prodigies using underhanded methods. Well, you can lose today, Hideyoshi-kun. 6 months of training with me, and you'll be able to beat him, I promise.
Ah, man, that hurt. I don't think that first year is even trying to put up a fight, but he hasn't broken any rules yet either. Dude, this is judo. A newbie is always gonna break rules, and he hasn't even slipped up. Not once. I mean, I thought he was just stupid, but I think this guy's working on some kind of angle.
I retract what I said. You do have mettle as well as commendable efforts. After 9 hits, most of my unworthy opponents would be unable to even stand up. It's true what they say. Tread on a worm, and it will turn! Very well! I shall reward your lunch by putting you out of your misery! Today is the day I will end your stubborn denial of Madaka-san's greatness!
Damn, there's nothing I can do against them. How am I supposed to win? Madaka-chan shouldn't throw me into battles I can't win. Well, if she cares more about following student council doctrine than having me around, I guess it doesn't matter. If you're willing to take my place, go ahead.
Sakachi! I shall never, under any circumstances, ask you not to lose in any match you face. So win! Just win! If you left me, I'd be unable to bear it! I'd cry! I'd fall apart!
Ah! He's gonna fall!
I've never seen you cry before, and I'm not about to let that change!
No! How could you?
A double A takedown?
How does he know how to do that move, man?
I swept you off your feet, literally! Wait, hey, what were you going to admit, Akane-senpai? Come on, tell me.
I admit defeat. You went up to me. This match is yours.
I don't believe it! He actually defeated Akune-kun! And wait, I've used that takedown a few times myself, but Hideyoshi-kun's form was beautiful! There is no beautiful or ugly, no prodigy or common folk. Every human struggles to survive in this life. There is no difference between you and me. Say, Kurakami-chan, Akune-kun's judo is quite lovely. But did you know he has gorgeous handwriting, too?
So, that's what happened for real? Sounds like you had a rough time with all that. A time that would have been easier if you would just ask me for help.
What difference would that have made in any universe whatsoever?
So, let me ask you this. Did you find anyone to take over as judo team captain?
Oh, that's what you meant. In the end, Jonan took over with Madaka-chan's blessing. Only he was brave enough to challenge Madaka-chan. Makes perfect sense. If you think about it, this wouldn't have happened if Nabeshima-senpai had given up on recruiting.
Yep, and just between you and me, you'd better hope that she's given that. What about the prince? What happened to Akune-senpai?
Who knows? That has nothing to do with me. What are you doing here?
Oh, Hideyoshi-kun. Don't worry, I've given up on chasing you out, but I've yet to give up on chasing the affection of Madaka-san. Besides, Nabeshima-senpai divorced me. Have I been cut? Have I?
That's right. Jonan-kun will now lead the judo team for me. We can't keep a prince around who's stronger than our captain, right?
I understand that, but you should know I never really considered myself to be a prodigy. I may have had a running start, but it's taken hard work and determination to get where I am now.
What's this? You agree with the no such thing as a prodigy? In that case, use hard work and determination to win the girl of your dreams! I've already spoken with Kurakami-chan, so you're free to join the student council or any other club you like.
But I can't do that! That means I would be breaking my promise to Hideyoshi-kun!
If you don't consider yourself a prodigy, you should drop the Mr. Perfect act, because frankly, no one's buying what you're trying to sell. Does Akune Koki wish to keep his promise, or is he going to choose the girl of his dreams? A decision must be made! Oh, that's right. I have a message for Hideyoshi-kun. Let him know that I haven't given up on him just yet.
There you go. As of today, I, Akane Koki of Class 211, have been named Student Council Secretary. I'm so excited to work with you, Senpai.
The Sandbox Academy Student Council now has 3 members. Okay, that should do it. But we are seriously starting to run out of room with all these flower arrangements. We need to move some of these outside the office. 1 month on the job, and we've already filled the room. At this rate, she has a real chance to cover the entire school in flowers.
Hello, Hideyoshi-kun. I see that once again you slave away at your mindless labor. I must say I always considered you a harmful insect, but seeing you care for the flowers, you may be a beneficial bug.
I'm used to you insulting me with every other sentence, but why are you dressed like that?
I, Akane Koki, am a student council member. It is my duty to follow the example set by our president, Madaka-san, and I will do so the same way she does by exposing my mouth and voice chest! Check it out! Satanic wicked! Anyway, where is Madaka-san? Is she not here yet?
Oh. There was a request in the suggestion box. She left to bring the requester here. We're running just a little bit short on manpower. This is a tough place to work. Well, anytime you feel like quitting, please let me know.
Feel like quitting? That is impossible.
Just what I wanted to hear. Then let's get this show on the road. You lay down the road and I'll drive.
Now, Yatsushiro, the third year, explain your request.
Summer uniform? Already?
Yeah. Should I perhaps cut off my sleeves?
Well, it isn't exactly a formal request or anything like that. But here's what I want. I kind of got this thing for this guy, and we'll just connect the dots. When I saw your campaign poster, I noticed that your handwriting by pen and brush was very pretty, and my handwriting sucks, so I thought, hey, hired gun.
Madaka-chan's writing is quite famous. In 3rd grade, she was apprenticed to a famous calligrapher. But after 3 months, she'd convinced him to retire, or so the story goes.
I've always had a complex about my bad handwriting, so sue me. God, don't make me say it. I need you to write a letter for me. Please!
I see. Well, I would not mind assisting, but there is one better suited to help you in this situation. Akane the second year. Now, Secretary Akane, I assign you your first job. You will take full responsibility for this request. Show the students what their student council secretary can accomplish.
Consider it done, Madam President. I, Akane Koki, vow to not only fulfill, but exceed your expectations.
Yeah, after seeing her request, her handwriting definitely isn't neat at all. But these days, you can just use a cell phone.
Well, some things are best expressed through a written letter. I understand the sentiment behind it.
There shouldn't be any problems with Akane-senpai on the case.
Yes, there should not be any problems.
Huh?
There are no problems. And that's the problem.
A love letter?
Yeah, I want you to write a love letter for me, so gosh, don't make me beg. Got a problem with that?
No, of course not.
I know, I get it. It's strange for a tough girl like me to give a damn about the mushy stuff. I know how dykey I look, but I fell in love with somebody, and well, I'd change it if I could, but I can't.
Give up. I'm afraid that I can never return your love. You see, I can never belong to a single person.
I must confess, at first I thought you were merely pining over some silly crush. But no! I understand! As the secretary of our student council, I promise, I give you my word. I promise to create a masterpiece to win the heart of any man. An unmatched sonnet of affection.
Okay, I guess. I can't wait! Yeah.
Oh, sure. I know Yatsushiro-senpai. She's famous around the school for her violence and being a tomboy.
There!
When she didn't feel like taking the stairs, she jumped out of the window. When the handle didn't work, she broke down the door. I could go on and on and on and on!
Shiranui, I wouldn't describe that as being violent. Maybe she's just dumb.
But something doesn't seem right here.
Huh?
I'm talking about the princess, not Yatsushiro-senpai. I have no idea how good Akane-senpai's handwriting is, but surely it can't be the princess's, right? So why didn't you let Akane handle everything in the first place? I can understand wanting to let him gain experience, but the requester doesn't want to be a guinea pig. You wouldn't expect the altruistic princess to do that.
When it comes to picking a fight, I'd have to say you're probably #1 nationwide. But you have a point, I'll give you that. However, Shiranui, she wouldn't stop to consider giving new members experience. Oh no, my childhood friend isn't recruiting members to lessen the workload. She actually wants to increase it. Everything's better, faster, cheaper, like anime. And I can say one more thing. Madaka-chan will help people in trouble, but she will not save the weak.
I finished the letter. I await your wise comments on its content, Madaka-san. Indeed, it was very difficult. After all, this is the first time a true man's man like myself has ever written a romantic missive from a woman's perspective. However, gender challenges aside, I believe that I've been able to create a romantic art.
So you're saying that you came up with the contents of this letter?
Yes! What do you think? I could deliver it to the author and we could get this erotic ball rolling right now.
Well, what I would like to know is whether Yatsushiro the third year's objective is to convey words or feelings. Which of those? If you use your own words, your own writing, whose feelings are you going to convey?
However, she requested that we pen the letter for her.
Do not get conceited. You cannot take another person's place. Yatsushiro the third year wasn't asking for help. She was making a wish. She created a problem where there was none. I thought you would be capable of providing guidance for someone in emotional pain. You have disappointed me. I shan't require anything else.
Medaka-chan doesn't give any slack to those in her circle. Well, I wouldn't sweat her if I were you. You didn't do anything wrong this time. It just happens that Medaka-chan is always too right.
Quiet. I have yet to fall to the point where I need an insect's consolation. And I am not bright enough to concede after just 1 or 2 rejections. Just not that smart.
What? Huh? Wait! What is all this?
Exactly what it looks like. I shall help you practice until you can express your feelings with acceptable style.
What are you talking about? I never asked for that! I don't want to write it!
It is the student council's duty to go above and beyond the call of duty. Listen, honey. A love letter requires that you express your feelings